Hi YouTube, good morning. Okay, so basically what I'm getting ready to do is I am kind of sick, so I'm feeling a little down. I feel like I'm just running around looking crazy, so I thought I would get up and you know maybe do my face or something, and so I'm gonna do that. But basically what I did is I woke up first I started off with like, okay, I need to do my eyebrows because they were like kind of getting out of control as far as flyaways and stuff. So I waxed them and plucked and pruned and all that good stuff. So I did make a video if anybody actually wants to see my eyebrows. So if you want to know how I did my eyebrows, just basically ask me. I'll post the video up of how I did them. Let me actually finish them a little bit. I do this just to like kind of lighten them because sometimes they come out dark. Okay, so basically that's what I'm going to do right now. So I was like, well, since I did my eyebrows, I guess I should kind of do my face. You know, I always like the fresher face look. So that's basically what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to pin my hair back with my little cheetah bow that I got from S&S Creations. My little bows. And that's why I got these two small ones, because I love how you could just, they have the little alligator clip on there. You just clip them back. Clips the hair out of your face. Okay. So now I'm gonna start. Right now I have on absolutely no makeup. Like, I'm just fresh face. See me? Okay. Okay, I have on lip gloss. But okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with my concealer. I do use this eye. It's my CoverGirl. I think I had mentioned it in a video before. I did a face tutorial on it. And again, same brush, my Sanya Cache brush, my CoverGirl Olay Simply Ages eye concealer. So I'm gonna put this on in the mirror. And I like to put this I like to just kind of take the tip of the brush and go right underneath my eyelid, like right underneath my waterline, and then drag it down. Basically the same way that you do your concealer under your eyebrow when you're defining your brows. I basically just line my eyelid and then I basically just smear it down like such. Now I don't know if you guys can really see, but my eyes have a different tone to them. Like, see, they're a little redder than the rest of my skin, so I do like to cover that up. So I just basically put this right on there, and this also works as a primer, which is the one thing that I do love about it. And I kind of just tap it on there. I get kind of generous with it just because, I figure, like, why not? And I always put it like in the middle, like right here, because when I go to put my highlighting, if I choose to put highlighting powder shadow right there, it's already got a primer on there, so it kind of helps already. And then if I don't, it's kind of already light, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like killing two birds in one stone. So basically I do my eyes, and then I just close my eyelid and just kind of smear it, and I take my finger sometimes, but most times I use my brush. And so that's basically what happens to my eyes. You can see, just kind of brightens them up a little bit. So the next thing that I'm going to take is some concealer. Now, I had mentioned it before, but it's the Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer, which is this one, that I absolutely, absolutely love. So I'm not going to put this on yet because I'm actually going to do my foundation. And today, for my liquid foundation, I'm going to be using my Dream Matte Mousse foundation in a tan #1 dark is the one that I use. I like the way that it looks as far as my skin. And I use my e.l.f. brush, powder brush, like this with the little flat tip. I actually love e.l.f. brushes because, they're not really that expensive, but they actually work pretty well. And I kind of just dab this, and I don't really like to use a lot of it, but it really is dark, but it gives you like this super flawless finish. And I'll show you guys how I just basically put it in and I twist it, and it gives me like that much product, and I just kind of dab it on my face and then I smear that in. And the cool thing about this foundation is also that you can also use it as a concealer. Again, just twist. Twist, you only get a little product when you twist, and I like that because I don't like to, I really go up the middle of my face here and then basically just around the rest of my face. And I love this because it gives you a flawless finish and it's not heavy. It's really lightweight, but it does very well at covering. Like, I love the way that it covers. So that's why this is like one of my favorites. But as I was saying, you can really use this as a concealer. And I don't necessarily go over my eyes, but I will just really quickly just do a little run over today because, I think today, since I'm may or may not be going somewhere, I don't really want to I just want to kind of have like a fresh look, fresh natural look. So I want everything to be, I just kind of wanted to cover up my red spots on my eyes. So I wish you guys can see how flawless it looks. My lighting in this bathroom is like so bright. I'm going to have to find another place to do my vids, but it just looks so flawless on my face. Like, I'm gonna give it a second so that it can set with my skin. But it looks awesome. I normally do take it down a little bit, and basically I just do this for a little bit, making sure that I'm blending it well, that it's well blended in my face and whatnot. Now, then with that done, I go back to my hard candy. Looks like this, and it's called Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. This is in tan, and it's not really very many options as far as colors for this, so it's kind of like a really, really light one. I just necessarily get the darkest one because I'm kind of like, hey, they either make it for very, very, very fair skin or like medium tone skin or darker skin. And seeing as I'm black, I figure the darker one is going to be the best one for me. So I use this, and basically I use the concealer end of it. Even, I use the concealer end on the brush, and I basically just put a dollop on there, like that amount, because I don't have too many blemishes. But then I just put it where I think I would want to conceal. Like, I have a little bump above my eye right here. I dabble a little under my eyes because, I like the lighter effect, where you. So I just dabble it on, and basically, once I dabble it, I just use my finger to kind of press it down. I do like a light smear on it, like nothing crazy, just to kind of blend without, blending. And then the other ones, like the little blemishes and stuff, I just pat those. And I just basically pat it out like that. So that covers that. And that covers my eyes, as well as the little blemish I had above my lip, which, I don't really know. I also am going to I'm going to leave these out because I'm going to use these for something else. So I'm going to set those to the side. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to conceal with a little bit of powder. I'm going to be using my MAC NC42 powder. And I'm going to use my MAC 187 little stippling brush. Now, I see most people say to use this one for foundation, but I kind of like how it does my powder. Sometimes I use this for my bronzing or contouring powder, but I like the finish on this MAC. And I basically just go over everything. Like, this is just my basic setting powder where I just basically set everything. Like, I don't really, my eyes, I just kind of like to give that finished look to everything, because some days I'm like, I'm done. Like, I just want to finish my makeup like this, and put my little lip gloss on and be out the door, a little mascara, whatever. And I do like to focus right here in the middle, like where my little T-zone is, because I like to blend the inside of my eyebrows into my face so that it doesn't look like they necessarily so square blocked going in. I just love to blend them. Like, I just don't like to leave them like that. So with that done, I basically have on my concealer, liquid foundation, and powder foundation. And some days I'll leave my face like this, but today I'm not necessarily going to do that. So again, I still am going to go with something natural, and I'll show you my palette and everything I'm going to use. But pretty much like I could go like this. But today I'm going to do a little bit of contouring and highlighting here, contouring here with a light blush on my cheeks, and then I may do something sparkly on my eyes just to kind of make me feel good. So that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm still going to show you the colors and everything that I use for that. Okay. So the next thing that I would do at this point would be my eyebrows. But since I've already done those, I don't really necessarily need to do those. So I'm not going to do them. But the next thing that I'm going to do after that would be to start with my contouring if I was going to do that. So which I am going to do today. So I am going to go down into my little goodie bag, my Sonia Cash bag. And there's a double-ended brush that looks like this. That one end is for blushing and one end is for contouring. You can see. I'm going to take the contouring side, and what I like to use is my contouring stuff. Since I'm going normally what I like to use is my Bare Minerals foundation. There's a color called Warmth, which is like a bronzer, which just kind of brings the light into your face. It's normally what I use to do my contouring, but today, since I'm not really going to be, I just want everything to be as natural of a look as possible. I'm going to use this e.l.f. It's called Beauty e.l.f. Face Manual. It's called the Face Edition. Looks like this. On the inside of it, I got this for $5 from Target. Absolutely love it. So on the inside, what it is like basically Face 101 here. It says Face 101. It kind of just tells you, you know, down here it shows you where you put all the products that's inside of this little cool thing. So let me pull the plastic back so that you can see it. Okay, so up here is going to be like your shimmers, you know, your highlighters that you would put here. And then the second row is concealer. So it's all different colors concealers. You can mix them to try to find the perfect concealers for your face. This is what I bought when I first started trying to do makeup because I needed to learn. So I did a lot of mixing and matching to try to get things together on how to make things look the right way. Sorry, the baby was crying. But here, this is the bronzer, and then over here is the blush. So this is just like a really easy, fresh face, nothing heavy, nothing major. So I'm actually just going to use this today. So I'm going to actually take, it has like this pink shimmer here, which I actually like, and I am actually going to use this shimmer as on top of my blush, like as a blush type of thing. I don't know why I used it right now. Okay, so basically I'm going to take this bronzer. I'm going to rub my brush in there really good because this brush isn't super pigmented. And like I said, it's supposed to be lightweight, so the color's kind of light. So I don't really want, so I'm just going to contour right below my cheek here. Like such. Just, you know, right below my cheekbone. And again, I'm going to go in again. Cover my brush in that, and then I'm just going to contour right here below my cheek again. I also like to contour because I always felt like I had a wide nose. So I'm going to contour the side of my nose, and basically I'm just going to brush down like this, just lightly. Brush down a little bit. Sometimes I do like to use the brown because it actually contours a little better. But this will do today. Like I said, it's just a fresh look, and it just makes the nose look not so wide. So I kind of like that because, like I said, I kind of feel like I've had a wide nose all my life at the bottom. Just something me and my brothers have. So if you can see, let me contour a little bit more. And then here on the sides of my temple, I'm just going to bring it here to here. Contour here to here. Alright, so now with that done, I like to do my shimmer highlighter. So again, I'm going to take this here, pink, this one, and I'm just going to dab this right here. Because I'm just going to dab it. I have this piercing, so you know I kind of always have to skip that, but on the other side I'll show you how I basically do it. And I just basically rub it up like such. And I just basically put it right there. And it gives me like a blushed on the cheekbone look, so that I don't have to add as much blush. And then I'll just take the blush with this brush. Like, as you can see, it's on there. I just rubbed it in that pink. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like a rosy pink. And I'm just going to apply that to my cheek really lightly. And then I'm going to rub it up. So cheek and up. Again, rub it in there, swirl. I still have the tap thing going on from when I first got my Bare Minerals. You know, you swirl and tap type of thing. So basically, using the pink highlighter oh my gosh, just made it pop. I've never actually thought of using the pink highlighter, but I love, love, love how it looks. Like, and this just looks so awesome. Oh my gosh, this like might be my new favorite blush. I never really used to use it. I never use it that much. But I have a MAC blush that I love, but it's not as pigmented. It's kind of like a really soft. So basically, I just put this on my cheekbones and then rub up. So basically, that's it for that. And I don't know if you can see it yet. Maybe in a few seconds, once it sets, you'll be able to see it a little bit better. Maybe if I turn this cheek. Let me see how I can get a little bit of better lighting in here. And then maybe if I turn off my bathroom light, you might be able to see a little bit better. No, that puts a glare. Okay, let me try that again. So you're really getting a glare. Okay. I really don't know what to say at this point. Like maybe just a light, like a little bit of lighting would be cool, a little extra lighting. I'm trying to, I hate these freaking blinds. You know that? Like, I really do, because they're always so difficult. Maybe if I just open them a bit and add a little bit more light in here. Okay, so you should be able to see the setting a little bit more. Sorry, I have my, I may have opened them too much. This whole video is going to freaking be about me trying to get the perfect lighting, which I should have did before, but like I said, I don't do very many makeup tutorials, and I'm just trying to get it to where you guys can see. Okay. If that's not going to work, then oh, shadunga. Okay? So, that's that. My makeup. Woo! So that's that. So far. I think you can kind of see it. Like, I'll probably try to post pictures in it or something and then put them on in the end. But so now I'm going to do my eyeshadow. Now, one of the palettes that I'm going to just be funny today and play around with some fun stuff. So I had bought an eyeshadow palette. This palette used to be like my favorite. I go to flea markets all the time. I'm like a big elf junkie, so I use a lot of elf stuff. But before I really got into makeup, I used to go and I used to just like bright colors. As you can see, it's nice and worn. But I used to love this palette, and I think I got it from a flea market for like $3. You can really see the blush and stuff. Well, I can kind of see it on the thing. But the shimmer, it kind of lifts up off the thing. And then I got this one. I let my kids play in this one, but they have like kind of bright colors, but they have a lot of shimmer. So since I'm going to be doing some gold and stuff today, or some shimmers, I'm going to show you. I'm going to probably be using those palettes. So I'm going to go ahead and take my brushes out now. I have 3 brushes that I just like absolutely love using. And one of them is my Sonia Kashuk double-ended. It's a, what is this? Angled brush, flat angled, and then one of those. And then it's this one, and I got this from e.l.f. And then this is just my Bare Minerals brush that I got. That was like the brush for like fine-tune coverage that you use to cover your, it's like kind of do your concealer. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do today, since I have the pink cheek, I was thinking something like Snow Winter Wonderland white. So probably going to be doing some kind of white and shimmery silverish blue or ice or something like that. So, okay, I'm going to go into my first palette, which will be this one. And I'm going to, I had seen this trick a long time ago, and I kind of just loved it. I'm going to take the white, and I'm basically just going to put it all over my lid. Like, just basically line my lid in white, because basically no matter what color I put on there, I want it to pop, and this is going to help me get that effect. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that on there, and I'm not gonna be shy with it because, like I said, I want the Winter Wonderland Princess look. So I'm not gonna be very, very shy, and I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it on down to my little area down here. Instead of me having to line it later, I can just do it now. So, and then if I just rub the brush up top like this, it kind of just blends it, so I don't have such a deep crease of white. But basically, that's all I want. That's what I'm gonna start doing, like this. I don't understand why this one freaking blind is so bright. Okay, I'm just gonna close this crap because I can't deal. So I basically just lined it in white. And then out of the same palette, no, out of my e.l.f. palette, I have this palette, which I love e.l.f. I have this palette, and I'm gonna take this color here. Wait, no, this color here, which is more of like a white, and it's like a white gold. I'm going to go over that right here. Now I'm just gonna focus on my lid with this color because it's really, really just whitish, and I just love the way that it looks. So I'm only gonna focus on my lid with this one. And I'm just going to take this color and definitely line the bottom of my eyes right here. And I'm just going to kind of rub that in. So I'm like really super duper white. And then I have like this purplish color right here. It's like a light purple. But it has some kind of, it has like sparkles in there. It's right here. I don't know if you can really see it. But this one right here, it's purple. So I'm going to take that one. Maybe I'll do like some purpley snowish look today. And I'm just going to start in the middle here, and then I'm going to go over the rest of my lid with that. And I'm just going to bring that on out like such. Okay, so basically that's how I did that. And then I'm just going to retouch, like that, just to blend some of that in there. Okay, so I take my blender brush and I'm going to go with this dark purple here. This is a lovely dark purple. Like, I don't know if I want to use this purple or this one, but I think I'm going to actually use this one. And I'm just going to rub this in there, or maybe I'll just mix them both. Hey, who cares? No, I'll just do the first one, the lighter one. And I'm just going to take this, and I'm just basically going to blend this all the way up and like such. This is actually coming out pretty nice, if I may say so. Okay. So then I'm gonna take the darkest purple, and I'm going to use the other end of this brush that I use for my eyebrows. Looks like this. And I'm going to take the dark purple, the one that I had said I wasn't sure if I was going to use. I'm just going to take that and I'm going to make my little, right here under my crease, trying to get a little contrast, which is not giving enough. So I'm going to take this dark blue here, should do it, and I'm just going to contrast it with a little V, you know. And voila. I'm just going to, at this point, blend. Like, you know, if you guys watch videos, the girls always tell you, like, blending is key. Like, blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Just blend everything and you should be great. Alright, so now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with my, I'm going to take that same color that I did my second prime line with, and I'm just going to put it right here under my eyebrows, like my highlighting color, just to make them pop. The white, just to make it pop, like that. Like, bam. I'm just going to put that under my eyebrows, because it just kind of adds a finish to the look. Like, you know, every time I do my eyeshadows and stuff, I'm kind of like, what else could I possibly do? So I'm going to take the end of this that I took that dark blue in, or the blue in, and I'm just going to take it and I'm going to line the bottom here. Going to bring that around like that. Okay, so I am pretty much done with my shadows. So again, like I told you, I'm going to use this again, my hard candy. So I'm going to go in and get that, like such. And I'm going to take it like this, put a little dollop on there, just a tiny bit, like that. And then I'm just going to line out my eye like this. See that? Basically, I'm just correcting what I messed up, you know, and basically blending out the rest of it. And this will basically cover up any fallout that I may have or whatever. And it also helps me blend, not only blend, but covers up fallout. Also, again, highlights. And it just basically gives it a clean appearance. Like, it just makes it look like, you know, you just didn't go and put a whole bunch of craziness on your face. And I kind of like that. Like, I don't really want to be appearing like a clown, like, oh, my makeup's like all over the place. So I like to do that. So once I do that, like I say, I just clean up. I just go back in until I learn to perfect that technique as far as blending and all that stuff in a decent space. I just go back in with my MAC and then I just conceal, basically cover up the powder that I just applied to my face, or the foundation, because the concealer is always lighter than your foundation. So I just go back in and basically blend out the sides and correct my errors. So that is that. Now I am going to take my MAC black liner. It's just a MAC black pencil, eyeliner pencil. And line right above. Like such. And the only reason why I'm using pencil instead of using liquid liner is because I'm getting ready to put on lashes. So I really don't need the liquid liner. So I take my eyelash adhesive and I just put a little line on my hand, like such, like the length of the lashes. I am using Miss Adoro Um, 747 extra small. They look like this. 100% human. And I basically just pull them off. And they go from shorter to longer, but they're still really, really tiny. I don't really want longer lashes today. So I take my tweezers and I hold them like this. I don't know if you can see that. Well, like that. And I dip them in my glue that I have on my hand. I just run them through, basically. Run them through my glue. I blow a little bit just to get them a little tacky. And the reason why I use these is because this helps me put them on my lashes instead of on my lid. And then also I can use these to clamp them down so that they stay in place once they're on the lashes. So I just basically set them on the lashes. Okay, so there my lashes are on. See? Okay, so my look is pretty much finished. There's not really much more that I'm going to do. So if you can see, I do have the lighter shadows. Let me take this by the light. Maybe we can pick up my makeup a little bit better. I guess maybe not. But see my shadows. I have my lashes. You can kind of see my blush. So, this is basically my finished look. It looks a little. I don't know. I guess I like it. I'm not sure if I like it. I don't really normally do light, bright eyes, but so far, I mean, I guess I kind of like it. Maybe a little bit more fine tuning. I never really like to bring my shadows up that high, but ta-da! I'm not gonna put on any lipstick, and this is basically what I'm gonna do. Like all these shadows are pretty light colored, if you can see. Okay, you can see it a lot better now that I've backed up. Okay, see? So my hair will just be taken down, shooshed around a bit, and thrown back. I like to take the bottom half, pull it forward, and then throw the back half back. Kind of gives the illusion that like there's layers in this curled bag sometimes, but because I always have on earrings, and I like my earrings to show. So this is basically my look. So I hope that it's pretty decent. If you guys have some tips on ways that I can apply makeup and any techniques for me, please, 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 leave them in the comment bar. Like, please do. Like, I am always looking for something, a better way of applying my makeup and different techniques and stuff like that. Like, please just help me out. Come on now. Like, I love to be pretty, and I'm always willing to learn. So definitely, definitely, if you have any videos, inbox me the links for those that you would recommend for me. Like, just whatever, like, would just be a great help. So thank you guys, and love you guys. Talk to you later, and all the ladies out there that does tutorials on makeup and everything like that, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I am a work in progress, but I will eventually get it, and hope to join all you divas up there one day in diva land. So mwah, until the next time that I actually can do a video or something, I will see you guys later. Okay. Oh, someone wrote me on Skype. How crazy.